Hey guys, and welcome back to the final week of Jak and Daxter. Yes, that's right, we are near the end, just past 11, 12 and 13 to go, and we'll be done and dusted. But today, I've actually been kind of dreading this one, since next to Boggy Swamp it's my least favourite level. But whereas Boggy Swamp was just a little bit dull, this one's kind of obnoxious in terms of, like, its difficulty. And you know, I don't really balk at challenge, but this was more obnoxious than outright challenging, I would say. Yes, indeed, we are heading, in a moment, to the Spider Caves.
Yeah, like the level itself isn't really too difficult in terms of what they actually want you to do. It just takes a lot of time and there's a lot of things getting in your way and it kind of just becomes more annoying than anything else.
Oh, hang on, these things are 120.
Yep, every Oracle Power Cell is worth 120 orbs, not 90.
Ooh, okay. Okay, job's a gun. Let's move on. Oh, only, 17 left if there's 101. I can do basic multiplication. Sorry, that's addition. Fuck's sake, Tom. I'm so bad at maths.
No, nobody's perfect.
I do Let's Plays for a living, what do you expect?
But neither is this level.
Yeah, so what have we got to look out for here in the Spider Caves?
Well, you see here with these lurker centipedes that are chewing on the support beams, we have to take these guys out.
Okay.
And we do that by finding yellow eco vents and shooting them down.
Oh, right, because when you get close to them, they retract into their hidey holes.
And not only that, when they retract, they start climbing up and down the sides of the poles, so you have to wait for them to come around where you can shoot them. There's a lot of waiting involved, and it just takes way too long.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the spiders in general in the level. Not just because I have borderline arachnophobia, but just for the fact they're kind of like fiddly to deal with.
Yeah, like those big black ones that, hover around and shoot the little laser things at you. You have to hit them from below to instant kill them, otherwise if you try to hit them normally, you'll kind of just like push them around a little bit.
I can't really think of another enemy in the game that requires you to do that to quick kill them.
Yeah, I mean, they're all either, one hit or two hits, but nothing, specific. So yeah, here's our first centipede. That's one.
Huh.
And yeah, you see they also drop out Precursor orbs, so we gotta go back down and get those after we're done.
You think that one will just stay in the hole? Why is it like tempting fate?
It just can't resist the climbing. It loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he's so happy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no.
Climbing was my favourite thing. Now dying's at the top of the list.
It was his only thing. Now he has nothing.
Yeah.
But thankfully, at least all of the, centipedes are in this one area, so you don't have to go throughout the entire place to find them.
I mean, you'll have to change, like, vent spots, but it's not too bad. It's just, like, navigating the level. That's the trickiest part of this.
Yeah, because, in case you haven't noticed, there's a bunch of dark eco down there, so you kind of want to be careful where you're jumping.
I'm surprised we didn't run into, like, Golem Maya down here. This would be like their holiday home or something. So, tell me your first experiences with the Spider Caves. Was it as traumatic as mine?
Well, not traumatic. I'm not crazy about spiders, but I guess for me the problem was trying to get all of the orbs. Quiet, Dexter. I know what I'm doing. But it was more about trying to get all of the items, and you see all these little floating platforms that try to get you around the, the upper areas to kind of help you shoot things, and also get to those that power cell up there. And it was just kind of hard at the time because I wasn't too good at the game.
Fair enough.
I mean, now it's kind of like second nature, but it's all part of growing up.
Is that another one of the missions across the level? One of those level spanning ones, taking out the dark eco crystals?
You can either shoot them or hit them.
Yeah, same as told us. Sorry, it's all coming back to me now.
Just make sure you're not in the way when they blow up.
Oh yeah, because they could go up with a bang.
Are you having fun, Jak? Shooting...
Are you having fun? Me too. Oh, fucking spider caves. Okay, well, what's the other, main objectives in the level, apart from taking out centipedes and blowing up crystals?
Well, later on, we're gonna see another facet of Golem Maya's plan to get to the Dark Eco Silo.
Ooh.
They're gonna use something special to try and get to the Eco. And it's actually related to that mechanical thing we saw in Boggy Swamp.
Interesting.
But first, more centipede. Yeah, centipede, sure. I tried to mix Centipede and Genocide together.
Nah, that's Centipede Senpai is what that is. Oh, please notice me. Don't make me fire more yellow eco at you.
You're only delaying the inevitable. After a point, they stopped giving out Precursor orbs and they only give you green eco, which you don't really need, but free stuff.
Well, at least it's teaching you to go into first-person mode effectively.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the few times you actually need to use it. And, you know, it's nice to use, but you don't really... It's not great.
No. Well, it was the first game in the series, so I imagine they tightened it up for 2 and 3 and so on. That's the point. There's a Jak and Daxter game we haven't actually brought up at all throughout the playthrough, and that is The Lost Frontier.
Well, I wouldn't know because I did not play it.
Neither did I. I heard it was not fun times.
From what I've seen in gameplay, it seemed decent. It was made by, I believe it was made by Visual Impact, the same team that made Ratchet and Clank Size Matters on the PSP.
Okay, the Ratchet game that also wasn't very well received.
I played Size Matters. It was, I mean, for a portable Ratchet game, it was actually kind of decent, but nothing, you know, stand out. But I thought it was odd that it wasn't made by Radiant Dawn, who made the PSP spin-off for Jak and Daxter, which was actually really good.
Oh, right, Daxter as in, you know, the platformer.
Yeah.
Okay. How was that?
But Daxter?
Yeah.
It was actually, I mean, it wasn't, you know, mind-blowing, but as far as, you know, being a solid platformer on a portable device, pretty good. Like, they got, you know, most of the original voice actors to voice characters again. They had pretty good cool cutscenes. Controls were okay, a little bit iffy, because, you know, you gotta deal with the PSP controls and all, but it was actually pretty good. I still have the game.
Story-wise, that takes place, like, during the period where, spoilers, Jak is incarcerated in 2, and, like, Dax is, like, sleeping, isn't he? It's all in a dream.
Yeah, it's between 1 and 2. During that time, Daxter is working as an exterminator because he has nothing else to do. And all the bugs are, like, well, not ordinary bugs.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say that much.
Okay. You left a couple of chests back there. Chaff, I'm getting triggered.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll get the ones that have orbs in them.
How do you route levels, by the way? Do you, like, go by objectives or collectibles?
A little bit of both. Like, whenever I play this game specifically, I always kind of go the same route. But the thing about this game, or rather this level, that it's so big and open and kind of hard to decide, okay, where should I go first, you know? I kind of just wing it.
Yeah.
So every time it's a little bit different, actually.
Run away! That crystal's gonna blow!
Nice.
And we're getting closer to that next objective. This guy's pretty cool. We've got a new enemy type.
This guy, okay.
This guy's kind of funny. He gets close to you, then his drill stops working for some reason, and he gets angry and starts kicking it. I love it.
Fucking not working Locatech piece of shit.
So yeah, there's a giant robot stuck inside the rocks, and lurkers are trying to excavate it.
Okay, is that more Precursor tech?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they need a giant robot? Weren't the Precursors meant to be peaceful?
Who knows, Tom? Who knows? Precursor did a lot of things.
Yeah.
They built lots of very oddly round buildings.
Oh, I remember this bit giving me a lot of trouble, actually, because you have to be, like, very on the ball and to the point with your shots here.
Yeah, and the yellow eco definitely helps, so it's a good thing if you get the vents in Snowy Mountain, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not too bad. You know, it's nice and quick. Just make sure you get all the ores from those boxes.
Alright, we're taking the cool way out.
Also, make sure you hold down X when you do that particular jump, otherwise you won't get enough height to get through there.
Huh. Interesting.
I learned that the hard way.
Oh, does it kill you or just send you back down?
No, you just, yeah, sends you back down.
Okay, I was gonna say that'd be a bit unfair otherwise. Or mean, I suppose, would be the better adjective.
So yeah, got some more vertical platforming on the horizon.
Nice, nice, nice. I will say, to the level's credit, it's dripping in atmosphere. The music's, like, very nice.
Yeah, it's very tense and creepy-ish. Like, Yeah, spider caves. It's dark.
Dark eco. Dark eco. Dark eco. It's a dark eco.
Some bright mushrooms too. Spice things up.
Just completely throw off the aesthetic, why don't you?
This game has pretty decent lighting, but I kind of would have been nice to see if they pushed it a little bit more. But you know, it was early PS2, so they did what they could.
It was literally 2001, mate.
Yeah. Well, you know, 1 year later, Sly Cooper had pretty good lighting.
Yeah, Sly Cooper's a pretty good looking game. Man, you're just having a whale of a time doing these flips.
Yeah, it's hard to switch direction when you're swinging because you can't just, like, you know, stop and turn. You kind of have to jump up, then slightly turn to the other way, and then land on the pole again. I think in Jak 3 you can switch direction on the poles. I think.
Do not quote me, Chaffex Grenade 2016.
Don't quote me on that either.
Yeah.
Don't quote my quotations that I don't want quoted.
Just don't talk to me in general. Never speak to me.
Don't.
Just don't speak to me or my co-commentators ever again. Why does he stop? Surely he must know the face of death when it comes upon him.
Well, I mean, where can he go? You know, off the platform? He knows better.
Which sounds better, falling to your doom or being kicked to death?
Well, if you...
I'd rather have neither, thank you.
Well, in a world of unlimited lives, doesn't really matter.
Sure. Yep, those parts of the platform do fall away, so don't fall for it.
Don't fall through those.
Again, I give it a solid D.
That's still a passing grade.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Not the one you want.
We celebrate mediocrity here at HellfireComms.
We try.
Well, but we just end up producing quality content. That's Kuality, I think you'll find.
So yeah, we've got these little little elevators that take you up and down the
We call it a lift
base of
here in the UK.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. A lift.
There you go.
It's a lot more simplistic, but it works. And, you know, it'll take you up and down to get more Precursor orbs with more falling platforms. It's just, you know, death waiting all around you. We could go forward, but we're going to go up here first.
Oh, of course. Up is always better than forward.
If the camera would follow. There you go.
Ooh. It's kind of been pushed to its limits here, I think. Did you fall off that, or was that a proper bit of gameplay right there?
That was proper, so I could go down here and get these, of course.
Okay. As long as there's collectibles, I'll forgive platforming flubs.
It was all part of the plan.
Chaps Master Kiaigu. However the fuck you pronounce it.
So yeah, this is the, I guess, like, second of three main sections of this level, where you gotta get to the top of the robot to get a power cell. There's also one more little major, interesting little mission coming up that involves running through dark areas.
Ooh. Yes, I remember that. Don't you swim through them?
No, you have to hit some crystals to give you temporary light.
Okay.
You need to see where you're going.
I wonder what I was thinking of then.
And again, you know, sort of a callback to Crash, where you kind of had the areas with the little fireflies that you had to get to go through those dark areas.
That was in 2, wasn't it?
And 3. And 1, apparently.
Oh. I guess they just like fireflies.
Again, The Last of Us, fireflies.
Just a Naughty Dog trope, really. How many takes did it, take you to get Spider Caves down pat? Because it must have been hell trying to root this bitch.
Well, I want to say, I mean, I do all my recordings in, one session. I think I might have messed up once or twice in the past. I know I did, practice runs before.
Oh, man.
Just to kind of get myself prepared for it. But, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just envy you, so much. Because, man, even if I bump into, a corner I wasn't meant to, retake, it's just that bad.
I understand, I definitely know the feeling of, you've got a game that you love so much and you mess it up and you're like, oh, I want to do that again, but, it's, when you have fun playing it, it doesn't matter too much, as long as you, don't spend, 10 minutes on the same spot over and over or anything, but...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's all about fun.
It's kind of like when I've rendered a video and I forgot to take out like a flub take. Like Helldragon and I were recording a bit of Battle Network the other day, and obviously you won't see this in the final cut since it'll be removed and like moved around. Like Lan enters the town, he just stands there for like a solid minute because I was looking up an FAQ at the time.
See, it's... I think, the best thing about doing any kind of commentary or Let's Play is, have fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Pick the games that you love to play, the games that you can play over and over again and never get tired of playing, that you can just... the ones that you can just swoon over.
Oh yeah, them's the ones, mate.
That being said, it was probably for the best that I wasn't in the God of War 2 playthrough, because otherwise it would have been me the entire time. Running my mouth.
You really like God of War 2 then?
I love that game.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Okay, just before we end, we're going to do the whole, what's your favourite level trope kind of thing from other games. Can you think of any, like, dark, dank caves?
No, because I don't like caves.
Hazy Maze Cave from Super Mario 64. Got it within the time limit.
I don't like that level.
Well, there you go. Shaft does not like Hazy Maze Cave 2016. Put it in the HFC lore book. It is canon. We'll see you guys next time for the penultimate part of Jak and Daxter. Bye for now.